Oh, hell no. Who drunk the Kool-Aid?
Oh, man.
Who drunk the Kool-Aid? Oh, you want to rap right now. Hey, rap. Rap.
Shit.
Drunk the Kool-Aid?
It wasn't me. It was somebody.
Okay, Shaggy, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I know you drunk the Kool-Aid.
Bro, if I drank the Kool-Aid, I would have told you. I didn't drink it.
So silly. I know you drunk the Kool-Aid, bro.
Man, this ain't tripping.
You drunk. I know you drunk the Kool-Aid, bro. You look guilty as a mother lover right now, bro. You drunk the Kool-Aid.
Hey, look at this.
For the both of y'all.
Are you serious?
Rule.
What's the name?
Crib rule number 11. First one take. Last one make. First one take.
I'm about to say
something like that, right? Y'all know the rule. Y'all know the rule.
Rule number 12. You break, you buy.
Who drunk the?
Oh, exactly. Oh man. We got you.
We gotta make some more.
Hey,
We got
so
to-
now look out. Now look out.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna need you to pay for this.
What up, man? Hey, I had to play that one, man. Look, it was funny, but look, it's your boy Lil Terry on the EFABU, and today I am very excited, man, because I am about to get ready to launch something big, not just for myself, but for the community, for the artists, for the business. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. We got some great organizations, some great business, some great people, you know what I'm saying, that's business minded and that's able to not only help themselves, but help the artists and the community, and that's what it's all about. So before I, you know what I'm saying, hold y'all any longer, I want to introduce y'all. K-Bay, man, K-Bay, what's happening?
What's happening, good brother? How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been on Butterfly. I've been having butterflies about this show because it actually means a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till we actually put the BTE show on the map, you know. So I really appreciate you for being on, though. So just tell me a little bit about yourself, a little bit, man.
My name is K-Bay. I am CEO of Grind City Media LLC, located in Pittsburgh, PA. I own a.
You said PA?
Yeah, Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Can you hear me clear? Do I need to speak up or?
No. I hear you.
All right. And first of all, shout out to you. What's up, good brother? How you feeling? You looking beautiful today. It's good to see you.
Hey, I'm just doing what I can, man. I'm representing my other company in the crib. You know what I'm saying? It's a kid brand, so you know.
Love that.
Real good.
So what we do over here at Grind City Media, we have a studio that we can produce music and video and live stream television. And it's a small venue, holds about 30 people for a small audience if you want to do something in front of a live audience. I like intimate entertainment. I think we need to bring that back. I like exclusivity. I think the fact that people are able to everybody can get into anything kind of messed up the game and the grind, in my opinion. So we also have W Grind Radio, online radio station. We have Grindaz Magazine.
Y'all do all that?
Yeah, I do all that. Yes, sir. And then I do that. Yes. And I also have Grind City TV Network, which is on Roku as well.
Grind what again?
Grind City TV Network on Roku.
Out on Roku right now.
Yes, sir.
So is that like dealing with like episodes, or is it like a full length show, or is it just something that's like advertising, or what is it?
So Grind City TV Network is a TV network. So we have 9 producers who contribute to our channel right now, based in various places in the United States. So we have Grind City North, South, East, and West. And basically what I wanted to do was kind of take away the search game when it comes down to trying to find all the dopest stuff individually, and put dope independent content in one place and keep it free on Roku. So we have shows from Houston, video shows. We have a gamer show. We have shows from Milwaukee. We have shows from Philadelphia, Wisconsin. We have shows from North Carolina and Atlanta. So looking to just build a network at some point, get everybody to think the same so that these artists can go here, 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 and
Mm-hmm.
here throughout the network. So it is a challenge to get everyone out of their own bag, right? But the channel has been on Roku for 4 years. Grind
Okay.
City, Grind City is my second company. So I basically had this idea with my first company, JPB. I did that for 20 years, but the technology wasn't as advanced as it is now. So when I got my building, I decided to rebrand. So I'm
Oh,
now in Grind City. I've been in my building for 9 years.
okay. Um, and that's indie, right? That's on the indie
All
side or
independent,
just major?
all independent. The only producer on Grind City TV network that touches celebrities is K Swap out of Atlanta. It's Atlanta. You know what I mean? So that's his swag, and we're very fortunate and blessed that he decided to share his content with our network and spread um, his work with us as well. So, but everything else, I personally primarily only deal. Matter of fact, I only deal with independent artists. Our goal is to start touching those artists who are about to blow and be a
Mm,
media for them.
got
We,
you.
I've done work with a lot of up and coming fresh artists, brand new artists. I did that my first 20 years. I learned a lot of what to do and what not to do from doing that. So now I'm really looking to help cultivate a person who's really on the grinds atmosphere.
Okay. Well, first, congratulations. You know what I'm saying on your hard work and dedication.
Thank you.
Especially you know what I'm saying hanging on for saying years in the game. So let me break down a little bit about what I'm saying BT and the direction that I would like for it to go. And the reasoning why I came up with this company. One of the reasons is because um one of the reasons is because I heard that the hip hop industry itself has raised over it's $1 trillion industry, but it has not necessarily touched or poured back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with like real estate or the properties or food banks. You know what I'm saying? Or creating a community where we could police our own community. You know what I'm saying? Just being there to support the youth in a sense, especially the upcoming artists and different things of that nature. So BTE is a platform to give back to the community. So it's more than just collecting a dollar or collecting the payment to perform, but your dollar goes back into the community. You know what I'm saying, to help the next person that's up, or to put food back into the communities, or to help single parents or anything like that. So it's a big picture when it comes down to BTE. The next thing with BTE is just to give indie artists their own platform. I know that most indie artists want to go to BT, and the MTV Jams and the Soul Trains and try to be on mainstream, but then they get overlooked. But when I was coming up, we had what is it called? The internet. What was the radio like? Internet radio? What was it
Pirate,
called? Huh?
pirate radio,
Yeah, the ones on internet, not the local radio station that we.
pirate radio, pirate
Okay,
radio stations.
yeah. So that's what we had when it came down to indie. I don't know how big it is now. You feel what I'm saying? But it is definitely an opportunity for the indie artist to have his own platform, and not to share it with what I'm saying, with the main stage with mainstream artists in a sense. Most of these artists is is just as good as mainstream. They just don't pretty much have a bigger budget, or they're now on a major record label. And I really feel like the local people that has local businesses, someone like yourself that's out in PA, we don't know nothing about, platforms and outlets that can actually help or attach, ourselves to, that can help the indie artists. You feel what I'm saying? This is what this is really about, is to let the indie artists know that we're here for them.
I understand this mirrors the same energy and the same reasoning I have. I started out an independent artist. So when I started out, I realized that when I rocked the stage, there weren't any cameras there. No one was covering the show.
Right. It
So
wasn't that big. Yeah, it wasn't big.
if you ever watch my page, you'll see me say, I'm outside real quick. I'll go out and cover. I've been covering shows for a long time. I also have just started a nonprofit called Young GC so that I can teach youth how to use media properly, how to get answers to our questions in our communities. Because I feel like when adults ask questions, to a certain degree, we're looked at as we're complaining. But if a 15-year-old or 12-year-old or 9-year-old asks you why there's no great healthy food in their school and you ignore that, then you have a serious problem in your community. So I want to teach you how to use media and literally go to each community and do so. So I have a passion for independent artists. I have a passion for what I do. I don't have a passion for the music industry itself at all. I don't like it. I think that there have been some great opportunities created for us in it, but we've taken great loss to get those opportunities. And I feel like if BET, MTV, VH1 started in somebody's basement, so did I. So it's all about supporting grassroots organizations who have leaders who are putting every dollar they have into building these platforms. I've built 3 of them. 3. All 3 parts of media, radio, TV, and magazine. There's no team here. This is me doing this by myself. So the people who contribute, I consider those people my team. They have their own stuff. But when it comes down to the core of this and building the websites and putting the apps out and making the commercials, that's all this person right here. That's me, because I have a passion for it. And I think it's important that people understand how a network is supposed to work.
I like that. And I also have a nonprofit myself called You're in the Crib Foundation. And we will be giving away $500 every event, so that we do, so that they can pretty much invest in any marketing material or whatever that's needed to be done in their career. I'm also not really big on the hip hop industry in a sense. That's the reason why I would like for us, to figure out how can we all come together and reach a level, you know what I'm saying, to help not only to bring artists, to the shows, get their money, get tickets, sales, anything like that, but just to change the narrative. Like, we're here to help. You know what I'm saying? We're here to just change the game in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think that they don't necessarily have the correct team or the correct platform nowadays. It used to be back in the day, but nowadays it's kind of hard. But they're kind of lazy at the same time because of the internet. Everybody want to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, instead of working towards forever money in a sense, or for having a forever career. So I think that the internet definitely dumbed down a lot when it come down to grinding and having a passion for something, because it's easy just to go to the studio and hit a button, record it, release it, hit a button, record it, release it. So they don't really put too much effort into their craft or into their longevity careers and different things of that nature. So we do need people, including like yourself, and others, to tell the artists it's bigger than just going to the studio and uploading on YouTube. Everybody's starting to sound the same, doing the same, grind the same. So I just want to change the narrative and let them know that we're here.
I appreciate that. I think it's necessary, and I think in addition to that, even though we may be the head or leader of whatever it is that we're doing, right? We can't be the only one screaming, right?
Fact.
So my problem that I've had with these artists, I'm gonna put these people on blast because sometimes you have to.
Mm-hmm.
I showcased this group from Wisconsin. 9, 10 interviews in this magazine. 10 interviews in this magazine. 10. Only one of them brought the magazine. One. That is a
10
problem.
people.
10 people from the same group. The CEO of the group did not buy the magazine. I made a commercial for the magazine. Like, I don't have behind do anything. So there's a whole commercial, a spread. The magazine, you can read it for free on the website. But if I'm in a magazine,
that's crazy.
I got to get it, especially if there's 10 of my people, 10 people that I manage, that I push, that I promote. So what I mean by that, I wasn't saying that just to this. I'm saying that in the fact of when you put out a quality product, a lot of independent artists still do not see the value in it because it's not big. And the one thing that I've fought my entire career is big over real.
Big over real.
Big over real. It's been a constant conversational piece in my career. We chase what's big and get our feelings hurt because it wasn't real.
It wasn't real.
Well, when you can clearly see.
Let me
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, my bad to cut you off. We got Bruce Anderson that's in the building. I just want to bring him on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gotta miss. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, we was waiting for you. K-Bay, she just had the floor. So I just wanted to bring you on. So you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta miss. So if you got anything to chime in, you know what I'm saying? She's actually touching a great point. So definitely
I was having a little bit of issues with my computer, so I had to switch to my phone, and it's kind of loud in my house, so I had to find somewhere to go so you guys didn't get that background noise. You know how kids are.
It's okay. But yeah, K-Bay, you're right. But you can continue though, because you're definitely right. And a lot of artists need to know this though, because.
Hey Bruce, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good. What you do?
I am owner and founder of Anderson Broadcasting and Media. We run Platinum Radio, and we're actually working on launching our own YouTube, I guess, broadcasting company where we're going to do like entertainment videos, music videos, all that kind of stuff. So,
Matt, that's why you're doing it on YouTube.
I mean, that's just with that's where we're starting. We're gonna kind of get the foundation set with that. I've got people that do Roku and all that other stuff. So we're gonna work on transitioning over to that eventually.
Cool. So what I was speaking about, Lil Terry asked me about artists and what I do with them. I do many things, but the conversation at the time was about artists not knowing what to really value from independent content creators, independent network owners, radio station owners, things of that nature. And feel free to tap in. But the subject matter I was speaking on was the fact that sometimes artists will chase what's big and not what's real.
Facts.
And then get their feelings hurt when they spend $1,500 to open up for somebody and then get to meet them. When you could have took that same $1,500, thrown the showcase in your community, your city, or traveled.
Yeah.
Buying the correct marketing, so when you go there, you can hand them a card, or you got a mic flag for when you're doing your work, or all of these little things to keep your company branded. buying those things with that $1,500 so people don't forget you once they see you. So that's
Well,
basically what I was talking about.
And another thing is they could take that 1,500 and invest in their own banner,
Yes, that's
retractables,
part of yes.
things that you can put behind yourself when you're performing. Make
Right.
yourself look bigger than what appears. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Your shirt, your people don't even unite their team. If you coming out with 15 people should have your shirt on. So if that $1,500 could have went into, you know what I'm saying, unity. And y'all
Right.
over here looking all tacky. So
I'm also gonna touch on what you just said with the shirts. If you're gonna do that, also wear your own merchandise. I know artists that go out and their team's wearing their merch, but they're not.
Say the
It's
last part
like,
again.
I mean, I've seen artists go out and their team is wearing their merchandise, but they aren't.
I did. Yes. They want to look like a celebrity that's already made it. And then you know how you got the leaders and the boss mentality. They the boss.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They got the boss mentality instead of leader
Well,
mentality. You know what I'm
here's
saying?
the problem with the boss. See, and I tell people this, and they think I'm funny when I tell them all the stuff I do, and then I say I am not a boss. And they say, "What you mean you're not a boss?" A boss likes to tell people what to do.
Yes.
I'm a grinder. I'll show you what's possible. There's a difference, right?
Yes.
So I've seen that, Bruce, before, when people come out and everybody else has on their clothes but them. So why would you think I would feel confident with buying your merchandise if you're not willing to wear it? For one.
Exactly.
For two, it's about presentation and being memorable. When I used to rap back in the day, I'd press my own CDs and make sure I put a cover on it, not right with a Sharpie. It was a cover on the CD. So if you hold the CD, you would see my face, my words. And this is, 15 something years ago. But it was, to me, it's always about presentation of your brand, not just you. Your brand must be bigger than you.
Gotta be bigger than you.
It
If you're
has
not the
to
brand.
be bigger than you. So I think that's the problem that we're having in the independent scene. Everybody wants to be Kendrick. And it's like, I understand why, but you're not. And very few people get that opportunity on their own. So, in order for you to be effective, your team is going to look different than the traditional sense of a team. So, your network can be a part of this team. My network can be a part of that team, and be willing to say all of these parts of your team when you are on that stage. Hey, shout out to so and so and such and such, and such and such better have that shirt or that Grind City chain or whatever it is that represents
Yeah.
their brand when you get that shout out. And I don't think that independent artists are being properly schooled in branding, period. And I think that they feel if they put up a video or music video, everybody's going to know their name. That's not
Right.
necessarily the truth, because human beings' attention span is about 35 seconds now. So we have to
Facts.
repeat ourselves over and over and
Facts.
over.
That's why you
Gotta
gotta. That's
got
why you
brain
gotta.
muscle.
That's why you gotta do what TikTok does. Short but informal videos. I
Short and
usually I I usually tell artists, like, when they're, because I've had artists come to me about, what kind of content they should create, you know what I mean? And I've told them, I'm like, why don't you utilize Reels? Why don't you utilize TikTok? Take your hottest moments and throw like a little collage together. I guarantee you it'll help. And you know how many out of 10 people actually listen to that advice?
probably
One.
one.
They don't know what their hottest moments are, sir. They think all of their moments are the hottest moment.
And
No one has
exactly.
told them that
Yeah.
wasn't hot. Because if you dare tell an artist these days that something wasn't hot, you might lose your life. Like we have crossed a place where we can give constructive criticism or receive constructive criticism. I would love someone to tell me, hey, tighten that up. Thank you. I might not like it, but if it's crucial to
Yeah,
what
especially if
I'm
it's genuine.
building, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take it.
especially if it's genuine.
Yeah. And it comes from a genuine source. Always
Yeah.
consider the source, right? You can't tell me
Right.
to tighten up if your camera don't have a mic and you don't have a mic flat. We're not talking. We have nothing to talk about. Nothing. You
Well,
can't criticize me. You can
Yeah,
suggest something, but
I can firsthand agree with that, especially in the radio business. When you tell an artist that they aren't accepted into rotation, they want to get all, it is the worst thing ever, and I'm trying to explain to them reasons why. You just can't do it. So
so
I totally agree. You can't give constructive criticism. Everybody thinks that they're hotter than they really are. Like we're to a point now to where you can't tell somebody the honest truth in this business. That's why, and I hate to say it, that's why there's so much trash in the music industry.
you know what?
yeah. Now that's big because we don't
I
have
had that
we
I
don't
had
have
that
a.
problem with my radio station. And you know what I did to solve it? I stopped responding. If I listened to the track and I didn't like the track, I just didn't say anything. If the track was in rotation, I'd let them know it was in rotation. Other than that, you didn't hear from me. You
How
Yep,
do
can
they submit
that's
submit
music?
something. I had to just stop talking because they don't listen. So I'm not here to judge your music. All I can tell you is the sound quality is not good for the radio station. I'm not here to tell you if I like your music or not. That's not my job. My job is to play your music when I'm doing radio. But if it sounds crappy or if it's just absurd, I'm not playing it. I will play almost
exactly.
anything on my radio station, almost anything. But if it's just out of pocket and you're just every other word is a curse word, bro, I can't do. Yeah, I can't. So I just stopped responding. Personally, I just stopped responding.
Yeah, I've gotten to that. I've gotten to that point too. You know, and you'll get those few solid ones. They'll be like, okay, well, thank you. What can I do to improve? Like I've had people like that, and those are the type of people that I know that take their craft serious. I'd be like, well, you got good this, but this just isn't radio material. You know what I mean? I go, maybe submit something that's more radio appropriate.
They
You
don't know
know,
what that is, bro.
exactly. And that's why I tell people all the time, you've got to study up on this entertainment business. That is the key thing. It's 90% business, 10% music. It's
You know what I
Well,
found
my
amazing? I had an opportunity. I used to teach hip hop prior to COVID. I used to teach hip hop in Children's Hospital and Children's Institute in Pittsburgh, PA. And so I used to have to go in and perform. And I wanted to bring other independent artists because it was a paid opportunity. This company I work with, shout out to Sonny Pugor Memorial, they bring music into healing places. And I would tell the artists, there's a difference between clean and radio friendly. All right, there's a difference. Just because you ain't saying bitch ho doesn't, it's the contents in which the song is made up. Doesn't mean you're just because you're not cursing doesn't mean it's clean, right? So I used to have to
exactly.
tell them you have to if you really want to be in this industry and you want to make it,
yeah.
you're going to have to find a way to make music that uh, grandmoms, moms, and babies can listen to.
That's
And
it.
unfortunately, we have kind of shrunk down as the customer, in my opinion, that we are listening to anything and allowing our children to listen to anything. So kids are out here singing songs they should not be singing, in my opinion.
Yep.
Well, hey,
So
I got a question, right? Well, first, let's feed off of this. Shout out to Soul Bright Crenshaw. She said I'm an artist and I do my best to keep track of record of what been promoted about me. I save pictures, keep tag name badges. If it has my name on it, I'm holding on to it. What's y'all feedback about that?
salute.
Yeah. I
You're
mean,
proud of someone displaying your talent. Thank you. Salute. Come work with me too.
I mean, just every small thing can turn into a big thing for every person
People don't
that
know that though.
I know.
People don't
That
know that.
out of
Man.
a group of 10 people, if you can at least pull one of those people to be a fan, you did great. Don't think you need all 10, because if you try to aim for all 10, your expectations are going to be way too high and you're going to disappoint yourself every time. Because you could
Go ahead. My bad.
You can take so think about it. For every, let's say you're doing, 10 shows, right? You get one person at each one of those shows that is just a fan. They follow you, they support you. Those 10 people, that's 10 fans that you have. Those 10 people will tell their people. They'll tell their people. It spreads like wildfire.
So I'm gonna say this, right, and let me know if y'all agree with this before I move to the next person. The internet, right? They are buying likes and followers to look big versus how they used to do back in the day, where they're actually in the community passing out CDs and hosting parties to build personal connects. You can't build a personal connect or a personal relationship on the internet. You can't build a personal relationship with a DJ or a promoter or even other indie artists that might want to come to your show because they have seen you in person. But they are rather just kick back and relax and keep their foot up and buy likes and followers and only move on social media on the internet, which is that's crazy to me.
I'm gonna touch on that, and I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, but I'm gonna kind of disagree with you on that one just for a moment. The likes and follow thing, I don't agree with. There's a lot of scammers out there. You do need to watch what you're doing. But for me, I've been doing this music business. I'm 34 years old. I've been doing this since I was like 19 years old. Whether it be dealing with people for record labels, I was an artist when I was younger myself, all that kind of stuff. I have built solid connections with people outside of my city via the internet. So the internet can be a great tool. It can. You just have to watch and do research on who you mess with, because the internet, as you said, has these people out here that aren't doing nothing but trying to hurt you and take your money, and then it makes the rest of us that are actually doing this legitly look bad, and then now we have to try to defend ourselves. You have to do research. You have to pay attention. Use this mentality. If it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is, until you look into it and find out that they are actually credible.
Oh yeah, but I agree with that. But I wasn't talking about the investment of money. I was talking about the artists is not necessarily going to open mics and showcases or going to local events or shows.
Oh yeah. You still have to go to all those.
Yeah, they just upload, they songs to the internet, and then that's just it. You know what I'm saying? But they're not building personal connection, relationships in the community. You follow me? Now, exactly. What you just spoke about, if it's too big, if it sounds too good, let it go.
So here's the thing. I agree with both of you, but I want to touch on a couple things with you, Lil Terry. For one, the communities aren't safe anymore. That is one of the major problems that we're having to come outside, right? So we have to fix some cultural problems, right? First of all. So the internet has made a safe place for lazy people. Right.
Yep.
I like how you said that though.
Right.
I mean, it's true.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I know people that are on that have been involved with Grind City TV Network, Grindaz Magazine, and W Grind Radio for the entire time I've had them, and I've never met these people. Compared to, I'm 52 years old. I've been in the game 30 years. So compared to
52, I wouldn't guess that one.
Thank you. My son is 32 years old. So,
You
but
don't look. You
compare.
don't look
No.
older than 30.
No.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
give. So
No.
Thank you. I
That's
had to throw
crazy.
that. I had to throw that one back at you, big guy. But compared to people that I've been around my entire career, who knows what I'm doing, who have been to my various studios, who have come to Grind City and not helped me. So I'm torn. Now, what I don't agree with, although I overstand it, is the buying of the likes. The reason why people do that, and we all know, because this culture now says you're only important if you have a lot of numbers. It doesn't matter what you're saying, it doesn't matter what you're doing, how well it's put together. If you
Yeah.
don't have numbers, so we fed into the machine. We've done that. And so cats like us who don't mind having 10 people, 6 people, 5 people watching our live stream because we know those 4 or 5, 10 people are vested in what we're saying. So I appreciate y'all presence. Shout out to everybody watching. We don't mind that. We're not going to go buy those likes. We're going to earn them. See, we are in a culture, the last couple generations, who simply have not been taught how to earn things. Earn it.
You speaking so much
So
fire. My
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Speaking
So
that
you know
language.
we're in this culture now where it's give me, give me, give me. I may pay you later, but give me now. And when we were coming up, or at least the mentality that we were coming up with, because it doesn't matter if you was coming up in the 70s or 80s or 90s, if your parents or the people around you fed you a certain mentality to say you got to earn, you got to learn, you got to earn, you got to pay
yep.
where you pay. There's certain rules that apply that a lot of these young people know but don't employ, or simply do not know at all. So it is our job, my job, 52-year-old old head, to make sure I keep those principles into play as I do business. Some of them will never do business with me because I don't change that principle. You got to earn it over here. You come in
Gotcha.
that door, it's Grind City, you're grinding in here, and you're going to drop some money. So I applaud people who are grinding. I will reach out real quick and be like, hey, I got a spot for you to do something because I see your grind. I appreciate it, and I want to
Right.
put you on something. And then there's
Definitely.
other people that just want to get on because it looks shiny and great and new. And this is the budget that you need to have for that. And I'll wait. I've been very patient these 30 years. I'm just grinding, moving like a snail's pace and building.
Yep.
They're not patient in this industry anymore because their lifespan is being cut short so soon. So they feel like they need to get everything right now. So that's where you get that numbers and pay for numbers game. It's cultural, it's scary for them that if they don't have 100,000 viewers before they die and their lifespan to them is 22, they haven't done anything with their life. That's
Facts.
what we're fighting.
So let's get another shout out. Valera Brand. If I'm saying your name incorrect, I apologize. It's VLURA Brand. She said it needs. Well, we're gonna back up a little bit. She said it needs to be radio appropriate. That's where the money is, along with gigs.
I
A
agree.
lot of upcoming artists, they feel as though that there is more hard when they're able to cuss. You follow what I'm saying? Or be explicit. You follow what I'm saying? They think it's hard, but not realizing what happens if you get a gig. You follow what I'm saying? That it needs to be, clean. Are you able to perform that? Are you able to, what I'm saying, show
With the
out?
same
You know what I'm
energy, with
saying?
the
With the
same
same
energy.
energy. I don't think a lot of artists is ready for that because they have not prepared or worked on that. You follow
So
what I'm
to
saying?
touch on that, and I'm gonna give you from a radio standpoint, right? I'm gonna let artists know if they don't already know. But the number one way that radio stations make money is sponsorships. There is a lot of people out there that will not partner with a station if don't get me wrong, my station, I allow explicit content, but under certain limitations.
Like you just keep
You know
about
what I mean?
corporate wise. Yeah.
But corporate
Mainstream.
wise,
Yeah.
a lot of these stations want these partners to play their stations inside of their business. If they will not play a station or partner with a station that allows this trash, why do you think FM stations really don't air in people like these businesses that they partner with? For instance, even though FM stations are edited, you can still kind of know what they're saying.
Yes.
And they're playing trash.
And
Some
it's
of them
clean.
actually saying the words too, though.
There's no curse words in it, but they don't mean it's clean. That's what I said. It's the content of the music. It's the content of it.
So, of course, if a radio station is going to lose money, which sponsorships is a number one way that radio stations make money, they're going to look at every submission that comes in. Okay, am I going to be able to make money with this or not? Even though the artist may not be, being paid, or like they're not paying us to play, they're getting paid by their licensing to be played with us, but we're losing money if we allow all this trash to come in. That's why artists have to think. I like to say there's 3 different types of music that you need to put out. And for majority of your hits, there's radio ready music. There is movie, TV ready music.
Now that's big.
And there's album mixtape music, which...
What about jingles?
Jingles as well, because, for instance, my station... Yeah, and jingles go a long way because they're short, they're to the point, and it's very good advertisement. Like, I use indie artists on my platform as jingles. Like, I allow them to promote their album, I allow them to introduce themselves, say their social media, whatever they want to do multiple times throughout the day.
And you know what's not big anymore? Tupac and Flavor Flav and maybe some others used to be a dope hype man. Dance background dancers, right? Like before they stepped into the fame of music, you feel what I'm saying? They was literally in the background, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing.
And you want to know the reason behind that? I don't know if you know this, but I've done a lot of research on that. It's because a lot of the time when they have all the, like, especially not like she was talking about how things get dangerous and all this other crap nowadays, you have all these people on stage like you used to back then. There's a lot of shit's gonna go down, like a lot, or they're taking their focus off of the artist because these hype men are trying to get more of the attention.
Well, they're not hype men. That's the, I teach something here called stage presence class. And a few artists have taken it. But doing stage presence class, there is a mob and then there's a hype person. There is a difference, right? So 15 people on stage that don't know the last part. A mob and then a hype person.
A mob, M-O-B?
A mob, M-O-B. So you got 15 people on stage, a mob, 15 people on stage that don't know the words to your song, but just jumping around trying to get people hyped for you.
Facts. Okay.
That's your mob.
I ain't never break it down.
And then you have that one hype person.
That one person that actually knows the lyrics. Now, if you're one of the best hype men I've seen, rolls with Busta. What is his name? Buttons, Bad Buttons.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know.
Splitstar is one of the best hype men. You ever see him rap with Busta? He kills it. He knows everywhere to break, everywhere. I try to get artists to understand. There's layers to performing. There's layers to it. You got to know when to wave your hand, when to have something in your hand,
ins and outs, the ad-libs,
all of it. So when I used to rock, this is the thing that makes me upset. If you're going to, let me break it up. If you're going to have a hype person, you can have ad-libs as long as the person knows it. If you're going to have a mob, you should not have any words at all on your performance track, not evidence, not the lyrics, nothing, because that mob should know. It should know every single word that's coming out your mouth, and somebody in that mob should be able to feel for you when you breathe. These cats get on stage, they don't even know how to breathe.
Because they
don't
even
know how to perform. They're not performing.
They're not focused on the breakdown. They're not focused on the show itself.
Not at all.
They just want to
focus on the shine.
You know, and the thing about it, you mentioned like Tupac with this whole thing. If people watch those videos,
he's humping a doll.
Every single person that Tupac had up on stage was rapping with him.
And he's able to
every person.
And about his show though, he's able to bring the mic down to his kneecap.
Absolutely.
While somebody else is still rapping.
Because they know. And if he broke off into a freestyle, they know him so well, they knew when to jump on it.
Exactly.
Like these people are not spending time with each other, right? To have that type of butter on the stage, yeah, it's butter, baby. You got to spend time with each other,
smooth,
right?
Baby.
It's smooth, nice and smooth. You got to spend time with each other. We are making music via computer, man. Send me your verse, bruh. All right, send me the beat, bruh. All right, I'm gonna put it down and send it back.
And we hit the stage, and there's no flavor.
No,
we just waiting for our part.
Yeah. We don't even know if we bobbing the same. We don't know how to move the same. And we can't blame these babies for that. We can't. Because they don't know. We didn't teach it to them.
That's the question, right? How do we get on the front line?
Go back outside. We got to go back outside, baby. Go back. I'm telling you. And when we do go back outside, in my city, shout out to Pittsburgh, and I really need to get to this dude's show before he beat me in my face because this is his last show. But when in my city, once in a while, they'll give me a microphone. And they already know, as soon as they give me the microphone, everybody put your hands up. Let me hear you say, hey, from the gate. And I'm going to keep saying it until you move.
Yeah.
So you got to move with master of ceremony. They'll know what an MC is. You got to know how to MC. It's not about your song. It's about moving the crowd.
Thanks.
Stage presence is a real thing. People go and hire dancers and all that stuff to take away from their lack of stage presence.
What about the artists that be in their head? So when they perform, you feel what I'm saying? They in their head, so they feel like they doing something, but ain't moving at all.
Here's the trick.
Not doing anything.
Here's the trick. I tell people this all the time. As soon as you get on stage, find as many people you can look in the eye. The minute you get up there and you find out one person that does this, just one. You only got to find one person that's not in their head with you. Just
homework.
one.
That's homework.
You get one and you rock to that bad boy. Rock to him. Keep rocking to him until everybody around him rock with you.
Because he's going to move that crowd.
You going to move the crowd. Because you going to spray him and he's going to be like, what's up with y'all? Y'all ain't rocking with this?
Because now he got the artist.
He got
y'all
the
over
artist.
Here just looking.
Y'all
and
looking.
He got that attention and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? They ain't
and when you rocking with him, see, this is where merchandise is so important. Because when you rocking and you find out what, you pull your card out the back of your pocket, you pull your MP3 little, SD card, you give him something for rocking with you. Give him your card, your picture, your email, your dot card, something. You hand that dude something. You hand that dude something.
She lit.
Oh man, because I love rocking the stage, bro. And you don't even understand. I can't even rock, but I love rocking the stage. Love it.
Hey, no, the stage.
That's my favorite thing ever.
If you see some of my videos, man, I'm the hype man rapping. Like I'm all over that bad boy. I'm the bunny rapper.
I mean, if a lot of artists had that type of energy when they perform, could you imagine how better the performance would be? Like even a lot of these mainstream artists, I'm not even talking about indie artists at this point. Watch a lot of these mainstream artists. They're not hyped like that anymore.
No.
The only one that I have ever seen and that I will ever spend money to go see live anymore is Kendrick Lamar. That man's
No, I'm gonna
stage
tell you who to
presence is
go see.
amazing.
You want to see somebody rock a stage? Go see Big Daddy Kane rock a stage.
Oh, okay, yeah, Big Daddy Kane.
Man, he gets
I haven't
busy,
seen
bro.
Big Daddy Kane.
Old school I mean, he still dances and that. I was
He
what?
hit the boom.
Yeah. Oh
No,
yeah, he said that's my favorite thing right there. Little
I didn't
Terry. You
even
got me
think.
charged up now, bro.
I didn't even think he still
That's what it's all
performed.
about, baby.
Oh yeah, he
I-
still go in. He not only does he still perform, he still goes in like he's 15, like he's breakdancing, and I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of vitamins you take, bro? Because he's fantastic, but he will show
He's
you
doing it.
how
He's
to
doing it
rock.
better than a lot of these younger dudes.
They're all high. They're all lean. They're high.
Let's shout out the producer of the show, my manager, and everybody's PR.
J. Cole.
Jonathan Coleman, baby.
J.
Definitely gotta
Coleman.
shout you out. He said recording artists need to be like politicians. They need to shake hands and kiss babies. They have to campaign, get out there. And he said, "Oh yes, it's not about numbers. It's not about numbers. It's about conversation rate, conversion rate. It's best to have 20 people that follow you and all 20 of them support and buy into your brand, than to have 200,000 people following you and only 2 of them actually fucks with you on the real." That's real.
I totally agree with him.
Real.
The problem is they think it is about numbers. That's what
real.
the internet told them. Oh, it's about numbers. Buy this ad. Get this ad. Spend your money over here. Don't spend it on your shirt. Don't buy your brand. Buy our brand and push your brand.
That's a hustle.
The thing people need to understand. Exactly. The thing that people need to understand, and I have told people this, like, I am far from a marketing guru. So I'm just telling everybody from my point of view and from my experiences doing this stuff. Yes, numbers are important, but the way that these major companies that you're trying to attract are going to look at, okay, they have 200,000 followers, but what is their reach? What is their conversations? Like, do they have these conversations in their comments? Because believe it or not, just me coming to your comment saying, hey, that's dope, is more real that they're going to appreciate than just seeing that you have numbers with 0 comments.
You know what? I told a young man, he asked me, he said, how many subscribers do you have on your Roku channel? It's been up for 4 years. I told him I have 5,000. We have 5,162. He laughed at me. He said, my YouTube got 1 million. I said, that's beautiful. He said, why you think that's so special? I said, well, the difference between my Roku channel and your YouTube is very simple. People literally either have to go to their TV, turn it on, type in my channel, and out of 14,000 channels, pick mine and subscribe to it. We got 5,000 people to do that. I'm proud of that. I don't care what you say, young man. Right?
Well, salute to you, because that is a great accomplishment.
It is not easy, and we're still building. And I got the stats to prove it. We're still building, and this is why I tell people the art of networking and building a network is not old. We can do this. Nope. We absolutely can do this.
It's just they just want to do it the cheap way and the lazy way. They just want the fast way. You have to grind.
Well, good luck with that.
And get your name out. That's it. You have to grind and get your name out.
Organic growth is the best growth. Way. Exactly.
I told them. I've been pushing for 30 years. 30.
Long way. But guess how
30 years, and people still don't know who I am yet. So
I got a lot of work to do. Doors that you can go in. So I can have 1 million followers, you know what I'm saying? But I guarantee if I do an open mic showcase, I can't get nobody in for free. But guess how many people that you just think about it. But guess how many people that you could get inside the door because I know you and you know this person.
Yes.
Indeed. But artists, please understand what I just said. It don't matter about what numbers you have on Instagram. I can literally get you inside of a venue just because I know who's there. Period.
So there's a phrase that I have always been told, and I've actually got, I wish I knew where it was. It's somewhere in my closet, but I have a shirt with this phrase on it because I actually had it made. It's hashtag, Network is your net worth.
Network.
People don't
Yes,
understand
indeed.
that.
Network is your
understand
net
that.
worth. Yes, indeed. If
You
that is
can
your
you can
number.
have you can have 1 million followers, but if you have the right people in your lane, those people are going to convert those 1 million followers to money in your pocket.
So let me ask you guys this.
Network
Let
is
me
like
let me
network is
ask you
bigger than the
guys a
cash.
question because I feel
Uh-huh.
like when we do things like this, there got to be a point.
Yeah.
How do I get you guys in my lane so it's beneficial to all of us? What do we do now? These three people that decided to show up on this show and have this conversation. What is our next steps? Because we can talk this all night, but if
Oh
they
man,
don't
I'm
see
glad
us
you asked that
together next
question.
week, we just talking shit.
I was just about to ask y'all before we got off. I know what I'm planning. BTE is bigger than just music, is actually going back into the community, right? But we need platforms like you guys that can help these artists teach, educate, knowledge, you know, be straight up with them up front. You feel what I'm saying? Letting them know about the merch and the grinding and the street work and using the internet today ability, stage presence, and different things of that nature. I have a showcase August the 25th, and I am here to change the game with my partners and people in the community. That's what this is really all about. So it's not a one-man band. So when you say what can we do outside of this right here, not just speaking and talking and laughing and joking, we need to come together and figure out how can we do this on
Where
a
are you
weekly basis
located at?
together.
Where are
Georgia.
you at?
I'm in
Georgia.
Georgia.
Damn. Man,
I'm in
y'all be
Georgia.
15 hours away. God damn.
Hey, but I'll put BTE where you at.
Say it again.
I'll put BTE where you at.
Hey, I mean, it's definitely doable. What do
I'm
you need?
It's called BTE is Bring That Energy Music is Life Tour. So I'm planning on doing this on a monthly basis. I'm starting it in August. I am looking for something.
So this is what I can do. This is what I can do. And this is what I'd like to use Grind City for. So Grind City, I mentioned at the beginning of this, my venue is a smaller venue. It's intimate. About 30 people can come here and be cool. What I'd like to offer is whoever artist you bring this way, bring them here for a media stop. A media style. Let me be media, invite maybe two other medias, and we cover them. We interview them, we stream them live. They could get one song performance during that, and let's push that as a part of your tour coming this way.
Let's get it. We'll work it out. Jonathan is in the middle of everything. You feel what I'm saying? So I am definitely in the market of taking this bad boy to different states. You feel what I'm saying? Especially where it's wanted. Again, Jonathan Coleman said it's Spliff Star.
Spliff.
Spliff Star is the guy that's the hype man
Hype
for
man
Busta.
for Busta. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But BTE, man, if y'all can make it, if y'all want to be a part, if y'all where y'all at and y'all still can help, you feel what I'm saying? Just let me
do you
know.
have a commercial for it? I know something I can do easily is if you have a commercial, I can put that thing in rotation on the channel. That's not a problem. So you
I
have a
can work on a
commercial for it.
commercial.
If
I
you
can
have
definitely work on
a flyer, definitely can put that on Grindaz Magazine, the blog post. Like that can be. Jonathan already know. Jonathan's a writer for Grindaz Magazine, so he already know what it is. So
he got all my stuff.
And we can have him put it on Platinum Radio's blog and
Yeah.
website as well. Also, if you're going to do a commercial, if you do a 20 to 30 second promo, I'll throw it in rotation on the station.
I'll throw it on W Grind Radio too. So that'll work. And also, if you guys have any music from YouTube, if you got some artists that you're listening to and you're really bobbing your head to, go on and send it to me. I'll give you my email so we can go ahead and throw that in rotation on W Grind Radio. If y'all got some dope artists around where you're at, they need to be heard, they need to be pushed. Send me their stuff so we can go ahead and I'll tell you exactly what information I'll need when we get off of here. I know you got to go, but send me their stuff. Need nice cover art, MP3, good stuff, so we can get it in rotation. No playlist. Give me the daggone MP3 so I can make promo. Because I like to make promo for TV about what's playing on the radio.
And also, I am looking for a second and third second and third prize. You feel what I'm saying, for the runner-ups to the first winner. You feel what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. We're gonna
I
be
can offer an interview for that easy. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Third prize, we
Yep.
can put their music video on rotation on Grind City TV. And second prize, we can give them via video interview live, just like this. So
Okay.
that's easy.
Well, before we leave, I'm sorry everybody that we couldn't get to all the comments. Before we leave, y'all shout yourselves out and y'all brand, and then we can just go from there.
Go ahead, big guy.
All right. Well, I'm Bruce Anderson. I am owner and founder of Platinum Radio. You can follow us at Platinum Radio Online on Instagram and on Facebook. You can follow me at Team Platinum CEO across the board. And if you have music, feel free to send it to me. You can send it to me explicit or clean, but as we were talking about, it needs to be radio ready. MP3 with a cover art, you can send it to Bruce at PlatinumRadioOnline.com.
I am Kay Bay, CEO of Grind City Media LLC. Check us out on Facebook to get the whole scoop. The Grind City. Add us on Roku, Grind City TV Network. We also have WGrindRadio.com and Grindaz with a Z magazine.com. New edition of Grindaz Magazine due out September 1st. You can read it for free on the website or buy a copy. The link will also be on the website. So we are here to push independent artists and entrepreneurs, because I believe independent artists are or should think that they are entrepreneurs. So get to pushing.
No, for sure. It's a career and it's a job. This is your boy Lil Terry, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the EFABU podcast, man. BTE, Bring That Energy, Music Life Tour starting August 25th. You know what I'm saying? So we will be we're still looking for artists to come in. $50 to shop, $50 to enter the chance to win $500. It's free to perform, $20 to get in. So if y'all are artists or y'all know any artists, tag them, and then we'll just go from there. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed and enjoy the rest of y'all day. Salute,
shout out to you.
I appreciate y'all.
Shout out to you, Lil Terry. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Oh, for sure, man. Y'all be easy, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.